Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic with me, Mangy Panda. So, you guys voted on the poll, and the poll result was to restart in 1920 when the update came out. The update is now out, so we're going to be starting a new game in 1920. The other ongoing early start Let's Play, I'm going to try to continue that one for right now. There's a lot of gameplay and stuff that goes on between the episodes. And so I just don't know that I'll necessarily have the time to do two Workers and Resources Let's Play at the same time. But I will try to continue the other one because it does seem to be, that there are some people interested in that. It'll probably go to like only one episode a week for now. We'll see how it works, but let's get into this game. All right, so we're going to get a custom game, of course, with a random map. No people, realistic, lock according to year, 1920. And we're just going to turn the lakes down a little. And I think this time we're just going to go with a new default map. And we'll get this started, and then we'll be right back. Got our large custom house. Main reason that I really want these is just for the multiple rail connections, because we're going to need a lot of rail. Some hills over there in the distance. We do have a river. Our biggest issue I see that we're going to be running into is we don't have... it's quite a ways over here to this river. I did turn the lakes down. There's no other body of water close by for sewage. So that could be an issue. We're going to be trucking sewage to the border for quite a while. We do have the ability to dig manually, so we'll kind of see how that looks. But let's take a look at what we've got new for the update. Shouldn't be anything new there. Just kind of glancing through. There should be... There we go. Horse feeders. So we have the free one, the wooden one, brick one. So they just hold crops. And we got here a horse dealer instead of a car dealer. Okay. So we could give our citizens their own private horses. That's interesting. Veterinary and carpentry shop. So this is the repair station for horses. Okay. Shouldn't be anything in trains or cableways, general cargo. The horse pasture. Okay, so that's a storage area. Okay, for horses. And shouldn't be anything under any of this stuff. Feel like they did change the graphics for a lot of the icons. Oh, what do we got here? A horsey small clinic. That is a small clinic. 4 workers. 12 patients. So there's the normal small clinic. There's the new one. A little tiny fire station for one vehicle. Wow. You'll notice like the new stuff has the little horse head right there in addition to the early start logo. Little police station. One vehicle. Actually, I didn't look. Is there... Nope, there's not a new there is a new horse distribution office. Okay. So basically anything that you could park vehicles in and give fuel. So I bet... is there... But there is not a technical service. Oh wait, yeah, right there. It just doesn't have the icon. Okay. Yeah, we looked at all of this. Tourism. Small farm. Okay, so one for horses. We now have a small food factory. Oh, and a small distillery. Okay. Still the same gravel, so we will not be doing gravel for a while. Concrete's the same. Nothing new in oil. Metallurgy. Don't see anything new there. Uranium, electrical, mechanical components. Oh, we get, okay, stud farm. So this is where we breed horses. And carpenter's workshop, that's where we build wagons. Those are already unlocked at the beginning. We don't have to research anything. That's good. We'll kind of mess with those. So what do we need? We need, so to build wagons, you need steel, boards, and fabric. Okay, and for the stud farm, you just need crops. All right. There should be a horse construction office. Parking spot for 8 vehicles. That's it. Wow. So they're little. But there is not a horse demolition office. Okay. All right. What the labor halls? Where are they? Were they okay? So they. Let's see. Bus stops, bus platforms, labor hall. So it's under the platforms. Okay. So this is, from what I understand it's going to do, it's basically this is a place where you can send vehicles to pick workers up, but it counts as a workplace. So your workers will walk to here and they'll stay there for their entire 8-hour shift, instead of like the only 1 hour that they would normally wait on a bus platform, is what I understand. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All right. So we got all that done. What do we have available for vehicles? Ambulance. Okay, so we have an ambulance. We can go to 1 or 2 horses. I wonder. So the second horse gives me 3 extra kilometers per hour. I wonder if we could go more. I wonder if we could do like 4 horses or 8 horses. Okay. Oh, there's just a horse drawn. All right, let's see. So we got an ambulance. Got a bus. Another bus. Dry bulk. Oil. Concrete. God, less than a ton. Covered hull. Oh, we do have a road crane. Speed 6, but hey, it's a road crane. It's better than what you start off with in 1930. Fire truck. Dumper wagon. Hey, we can haul a whole ton of gravel. That's the first thing that we could actually get a whole ton of. Flatbed. Police ice. So that's my refrigeration. Just regular horses. A plow and a waste wagon. Okay, so the waste wagon cannot do... Wait a minute. We don't have... Okay, we don't have water or sewage. Can we... Okay, we can still at least buy a truck. So we had buses, we had concrete mixer, we had a covered hull, we had dry bulk, we had a dumper. We didn't have anything for lumber, fire truck, or anything that could carry livestock. We did have an oil tanker. We had an open hull. Personal car, we had horses, we had police. We didn't have a prison bus. We had refrigeration, we had a road crane, no sewage cistern, no plows. No horse-drawn snow plows. We did have a sewing. We did have a waste truck, but it does not have the large container. I mean, he's 1.3 tons versus 1 ton. I mean, this guy travels a lot faster, but hey. And we did not have a water cistern. Okay. So we'll try to keep all that in mind. All right, first off, let's kind of plan this out. So right now I've got all the mods turned off. We'll see how long that lasts. The only thing I'm running, of course, is the visual upgrade mod, and we are running to calendar, the slow calendar flow. So everything will be running at 1/4 speed as far as the date advancing. So we'll actually be stuck in the 1920s for 40 years instead of 10. We'll see how that plays out. That may change. One thing I want to look at before we start planning things out is availability by year. Let's look at, when do we get our first trams? 1927 is our first tram. Okay, what about trolley buses? 1929. So we're going to have a while before we can get any other type of transportation. What about bulldozers? 1921. So not too long before we can actually get a bulldozer. Excavators. So America already has an excavator. Otherwise, it's 1929. America. NATO, what do you got? You already have a bulldozer, speed 10, a tractor, and a speed 15 excavator. And we may... We'll see. We'll see. All right. So, first off, let's get our rail line going. All right, so which one do you... no. So it's going to be this line. All right, so there. Okay. Work. Where? So if we come from here, go about 350. No, we just need to go about... Yeah, let's go 350. We'll go right to there. Okay, so you're going to go there. I think this will be our other main line here. Oh, at this point, you're going to go to there, and you're going to go to there. Okay, we got that done. And you are on this way off into the distance. Oops. All right, that should be good enough for right now. All right, so where are we going to put our starting city? So we got a box in the corner over here. Got a lot of room for expansion that way. Yeah, it gets a little rougher out this way. So I think over here is where we're going to want... Well, besides that, or do we want to just stick it in the corner? I don't know that I really want to just stick it in the corner. I'm thinking we're going to need to figure out how to flatten that out. But I'm thinking we want the town this direction. This might be a good area for some industry. Okay. All right. Before we do anything, all right, let's... What road? Who's going to be our... You're going to have to be our main road. All right. So right there. Yep. You're going to be like that, and we're just going to pull... We're just going to pull 2 roads. We don't need the 3rd road. But before we get anywhere, we definitely want to make sure that we don't block in our power. I don't remember seeing that in the update. Oh wow, that is nice. So there used to only be 1 connection on here, which really made it a pain to upgrade your power lines and stuff like that, because you would have to disconnect from the border. And if that's your only source of power, then you went without power. Now they've given you 3 connections. I like that. All right, so let's take... let's flip you. All right, so... or no, we don't... yeah, right there. So I think we're going to run power just down there. Okay, that works. Let's get a road across to there. See, we only have the 6 megawatt wire, so to get more than 6 megawatts of power, we would have had to destroy that, cut off our power supply. I don't have to do that anymore. All right, let's suspend construction on that for now. All right, so the town. All right, so I think we want to spur the railroad off this way. Yep. All right. So you... all right, so you could... so if we do this rail and this rail, like that. Why do you not want to connect up? I don't know. Sometimes the game just wants to do weird stuff. No? Come on. Well, you'll connect there. Okay. Okay. Sure. All right. There is that. So again, let's run this. This way for right. Come on. For right now. Okay, so what if we set up right here? For heating? So if we took... See, of course, I see I'm already starting to box in my power lines. You see that? See that? I need to... power. I've got to try to be better about that kind of stuff. I get too excited in planning things out, and I don't always look at the next phase beyond this one. All right. So now, if that's there, and we take our small heating plants, so they could go, I could put like one there. And one there. And even like another one there. And another one there. This is not necessarily where they're going to go. This is just to kind of give me an idea so I got something to measure off of. So from this guy, oh no, reset. So from these guys, we want to go at least that far. Because this is our pollution zone. All right, so let's put a road right there. All right, okay. And from here, let's go. About 350. Let's put another road here. Same thing, about 350. Keep hitting the wrong button, and we're going to put a road this way. Okay, so this is our center line main road. This is kind of our outer boundary. So everything's going to be between these. What is... So... this road right here, we need... well, not necessarily the road. Railroad. So I'm looking for 4 citizens. 2,000 workers. 1,000 workers. Let's get rid of you for right now. $2,500, 1,000. That's 2 tracks. See, I don't like that that's only 1 track. What do you cost to build? 28 tons of steel. 7 tons of steel. Alright, this is the guy we're going with. Well, it doesn't have a road connection. Oh, I don't know that I've ever seen... I think that's the only one I've ever seen that doesn't have a road connection. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just Okay, yeah. Whatever. That's 1,200 workers. Now let's go with. We were looking at this guy right here. All right. So we are going to have you sitting here-ish. That'll work. All right, then we need a cargo station. And what are we going to be dropping off here? Are we just? Do we really need? $15, 2.9 tons of steel, 10. Yeah, no, we don't need anything that big. You're probably just a little too small. I'll probably go with you. But I think what we're going to do is kind of put you up this way for right now. All right, that works. Okay, so back to what we were doing. Let's get out our measuring tool. How far is it from here? All right, so everything on this side is basically walkable. So from here, let's go about 350. So right about there. We're going to have a road this way. Yep, so we should be pretty good with all of that. Okay. All right, roads. You're going to come that way. You're going to come that way. We want a road back here. First off, we don't want that road. It's about 350, right about there. It's right there. It's going to be our road. All right. Yeah, we should be good for most of this. All right. So then the question is, do we want a road back here? Probably. I would say right now we'll just go with the road here. Will work. Okay. All right. And so that's kind of the rough layout for our first starting town. You guys are there. All right. So what we are going to need. All right, so we already got our central transportation up this little rail station here. But we need shopping center. Deal with 100, 180. All right. We're going to need our shopping center. Our shopping center is going to want. Do we even want a meat storage? What is the meat storage on? We'll plan out the meat storage. We may not build it for a while, but we'll plan. We're going to need meat storage. Oh, when do we get to? When do we get forklifts? 1924, so not terribly bad. So let's go ahead and plan a forklift garage. And it's just a small warehouse, 520. So you have 5 tons of steel, 9 tons of steel in a warehouse. Okay, so we need that. We've got that done. Let's get a pub. We're going to need one of those. Probably go with a cinema. You're so big. Maybe a gallery of art. 7 tons of steel. Yeah, we could maybe do one of those. Sports. Yep, indoor pool. 17 tons of steel. Yep, indoor pool. Yeah, I think we'll still just go for the regular hospital and fire station. We're gonna need several kindergartens. School. Let's go with the big school. Orphanages. We're gonna want to at least plan out where it goes. Don't need a medical university yet. Technical university, yes. Party headquarters, yes. University halls, that's a maybe. A police station, courthouse, and a prison. Secret police will have to research. City accounting we don't need. Okay, we've got all of that. Then what do we want for housing? Get 90 workers in those. So I kind of like this house. And that house. And maybe that one too. All right, so all of that to fit in here. We've got our heating there. All right, so let's get our basic footpaths in here first. All right, so yeah. Oh, that's right, because there's already. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Can you? Okay. And we are going to run another one there. Like that. Do a crossing there. All right, perfect. And now let's see our initial starting construction area. You know, we may just put it right here. I think that works. All right, so we just take you and connect you across like that. Road fueling. Let's get a free horse feeder. Right there, looks good. We still will need a gas station because some things we don't have horse variants on. Okay. Let's grab. We just have the one distribution office. Okay. Let's throw a couple of you in there for right now. Construction offices, free. We have 1, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Let's get a demo office in there too, because you know I make mistakes. Get you come up this way. Like so. That works. All right. And we are going to want another road here. And let's look at a couple of free technical service offices. We're going to need just some road depots. Anything else we are going to need over here for right now? No, I don't think so. All right, so let's get 3 covered wagons. And let's get a cistern wagon for right now. We'll wait on that. So you will go to here and then to here. No, you'll load there. Right, perfect. And you will go to here and load, and to here and unload. I think that is 70. 70 sounds good. All right, so let's rename you. You will be our workers. Two buses for right now, and 2 road cranes. Okay, you are going to be, and you are not going to auto search for anything. Okay, so you are my dumpers. 4 of those. You will be open holes, if I can type. Four of those. You will be our cement mixers. Four of those. Alright, we've got open holes, we've got dumpers. We don't have excavators, so we don't need those. We do need some covered holes. Let's get 2 covered holes and 2 more dumpers there. Let's get some more open holes. And what? Get a couple more dumpers and a couple more mixers. All right. You're set to 3,500. All right, for right now, all your sources are the border. Copy that to all of your friends. Your sources are the border. Okay. Is that all we need to start with? I think so. Let's group them. Okay. Group 1. And group 2. All right. So you are there. All right. Let's go ahead. So we do. Okay, that works. Yeah, we just need to continue on this way for right now. Again, so we don't block you in. Okay, that works for right now. Okay. That works for him. Oh, we are going to want a labor hall. Labor hall can't play with the new stuff. All right. We are going to want, so let's put you there. We need to get our footpath in here. Like so. Perfect. All right, so labor hall. You could fit right in this section. Or you could fit right here, I think. That's going to be... So if we leave room for footpath there, and we put you... right there. Okay, so... Hospital... Hospital... warehouse... We want to... That's a maybe. So we maybe put the store here. Can we grab... How do we want to do this? Okay, like I know what we want to do. We want you to kind of be over here, maybe. Okay, and you can be right about there. And you... can be right there. It's not the prettiest thing, but it worked. Oh, you know what we need to do? Or I forget, most important thing. No, we don't want to get citizens. All right, you're done, you're done, you're done. Let's go. Fire station. We're going to have industries and stuff over here. We want to be out this way for certain. So, okay, that'll work. We'll need road access. We can go. Right there. Perfect. Drunk people stumbling out into the railroad tracks. Indoor pool. Orphanage. There's our police station. The police stations are just so big. All right, Popos. You know what? You fit? Oh, you fit perfectly. We are going to want to be able to get over to there. So let's put you more on this side. How far back? Right there. Perfect. Yeah, you're not going to... Well, no, you're not going to fit in that space. But do we really care if the prisoners have pollution? Not really, no. I mean, should you? Yes. Do I? No. The prison can sit right there. Courthouse. Can go right there. Got that. All right. Perfect. That works. Got all of you. Oh yeah, we need a school. That school looks like it fits in pretty nicely right there. Yeah, to figure out where we're putting orphanages. Technical University. Can you fit back? You can. You can fit down there. Headquarters of the party. You can kind of be next to him. Hall of Residence. Can I turn you sideways in? Oh, I can turn you sideways and fit you in here. Perfect. All right, and so you are done. You are done. Kindergarten. That's going to be close to where our housing is. Is everybody set? Everybody set? Looks like everybody's got their fuel perfect. Okay, and then it's going to be planning out some housing. But I think this is a good spot to call the episode for today. We got a good start going. We got the power rail laid out to where I'm not blocking myself in. That's a key point. And we've got the basic services for our new town laid out. And our initial construction zone is set up. This is all temporary, so this will come out because this is still kind of some decent real estate-ish stuff. But one of the things we're going to do is, so of course, as you see, we're going to have heating over here. We're also going to put in our rail construction office, because I can have eventually I can set up an aggregate out here with a train unload that feeds all of these, feeds the rail construction office. We'll probably put a coaling station in over here as well. And then all of that's just going to be fed from that one aggregate station. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of this 1920s playthrough. If you do, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.